Well, that was great, wasn't it? It was particularly interesting to hear the Mayor and the Chief talk about some of the fantastic initiatives that are happening right here in Orlando. Now, I'm absolutely delighted to be joined by John Firman from the IACP. John, welcome.
Glad to be here.
Thanks for taking time to talk to us today. Now, we're here today to talk about the IACP's Community Summit discussion. Tell us a little bit about that. I know it's a big initiative for the IACP.
There's been a lot of attention paid to how the police and the community relates. So we decided yesterday to bring together 40 selected people from the community and from the police leaders and community leaders alike from around the country, and bring them together in a very intimate environment to have a discussion, a conversation about where we are, where we've been, and where we might be going in terms of those relationships. It was a wonderful day. I know that everybody came to the room with a different perspective and different issues and different concerns, without question. But at the end of the day, they all felt the same way, that there had been some progress made, but there were lots of promises yet to be fulfilled and a lot of work to be done. And the rewarding thing for me was to see community leaders and police leaders literally looking at each other and saying, we can do this together.
So what's the biggest step that chiefs can make to build stronger and more effective relationships with the community?
I'm going to take that both ways. It's what the chiefs can do, and it's what communities can do, departments can do, and communities can do. But what we found yesterday is that the perceptions are often very different. The police can think and feel that their community is perfectly fine and happy with them, and yet when they dig in and do survey research, they find that maybe that's not quite so true. Communities can think their police are doing one thing, and maybe they think they understand what the police are doing or why, and not quite understand it really. So what we ended up with was this critical concern that they understand each other, that the police understand what the citizens are really worried about, and that the community understands what the police are really trying to do. So if I had a word, it's communication, communication, communication.
So what do you hope that chiefs and other leaders here are going to gain from this summit, John?
I think the takeaway for everybody, again, back to the mixed, wonderful diversity of people that were there, I think what they learned is that we've made progress. There have been decades worth of implementing community policing, and that's progress that's well earned, and it's good. But that there is a promise. There was a promise of community policing that we know we want to go further with, and even further down the road, and build even stronger bridges between the police and the community. And I think so. It was the end of the day was, we've done some good things, we've got some problems, and now we need to go work on all that and take the next step.
John, thanks very much indeed for joining us today on IACP TV. As always, a pleasure.
Pleasure to be here.